Howdy folks, welcome to another beautiful day out here in West Vancouver. So today's video, I'm just going to do a bunch of updates on some good things that's happened to us and, just where we are in life at the moment. So the first thing that I feel very proud of is that, that I do the park run occasionally, and I've been running with my mate Stan. Now, I guess probably up until end of last year, I've never actually run a full 5 kilometers. I would always run, walk, and then Stan got me into running and trying to run the full 5K, so he's coached me through that, and I got that going. And I've run 64 park runs so far in Joburg, Cape Town, at Century City and Lonial, and then obviously also here in Ambleside. This morning I ran my 65th park run, and I broke my personal best by a solid record. So my fastest time ever before was 31 minutes and 41 seconds. This morning I did it 28 minutes and 50 seconds. And I ran barefoot this morning. It was the first ever barefoot run. I know Stan said, well, maybe you should try running barefoot. So I tried running barefoot. On the one hand, I feel like it was different because one of the issues that I always have is when I run, my legs hurt. The front of my legs and everything hurts. So running barefoot, none of that happened. My calves are killing me, and I've got a couple of blisters under my feet. So not sure that's a good plan for the 10K next month or next week. But hey, I did my best time ever, so I'm feeling really good about that. Another great part of news is that so Connor finished school. Obviously he did his graduation, and he was like, he's taking a year off, deciding what he wants to do, and he's going to try a few things. He's thinking about going into the trade and all that. And a couple of weeks ago, the West Vancouver Cultural Festival, or not Cultural Festival, the West Vancouver Rec Centre sent out a thing where they've got a program for 9 kids to do it's summer job, but it's kind of like almost like an internship. So I'm not 100% sure what it is, but as far as I understand, they get placed out with a business and they learn and they work, and it's kind of a paid learnership. It's a program they have. And they invited people that volunteered at the West Vancouver Rec Centre to apply for these. And Connor put his application in, and he went for his first interview, and just yesterday they let him know that he is into the program. So my son's got summer work. I'm not sure where he's going to work yet or what business he's at, but hey, it's great. I mean, it's good for his confidence. It's great for him to start learning what it is to actually go out and have a job, I suppose. So that's another piece of amazing news. And then there's a couple of other things that's very important that you guys need to remember. We got the date for the Vernon Potjie Cook-Off. So the 2 upcoming events that I want you to put in your diaries. I know there's a bunch of rugby games and things, so we're going to load all the places where you can watch the rugby on South Africans in Vancouver. But there's a couple of events that I want you to put in your diary. First one, 14th of September is the National Canadian Boerewors Roll Day as declared by us. And on the 14th of September, we are going to go down to John Lawson Park, set up our stand, and we're going to braai boerewors, and we're going to have a nice big boerewors roll day. Last year we had just over 100 people there. This year we want to go bigger. So let's plan it, put it in your diary. The more the merrier. I learned the big lessons last year. We're going to plan it a little bit better. So there's going to be more braais, there's going to be more boerewors rolls, and it's going to be quicker and, more time to mingle as well. And we'll see if we can bring in some other events, some other stuff to do around the event as well. And then the other one that is brilliant is on the 9th of November, we're doing the Vernon Potjie Cook-Off. They just announced, Lisa and them just announced the date for that. So last year we actually had a nice Vancouver delegation that went through. There's quite a few of us that went through to the Potjie Cook-Off in Vernon, and it was absolutely amazing. I mean, it's like a 5-6 hour drive, I guess. We drove through, we did the event, and then we slept over in the hotel and did a nice drive back, and it was absolute fun. So this year, let's get a bigger Vancouver delegation together and go and go and support the Potjie Cook-Off. It's a bunch of absolutely amazing people out there in Vernon. It's an amazing venue, great place to do the Potjie Cook-Off, and it's just, you know, it's just fun. Bunch of Safas together making Potjie kos. So put that in your diary, please. Those are the events that we are going to go to. For the rest, things are great. So far, so good. Summer is actually officially here. It's still cloudy, but today it's cloudy and hot. I mean hot, 22 degrees Celsius. It's like a cool day in Joburg, I guess. But it is still nice and warm out here. We've got a visitor in the house. We've got Dash staying with us. Let me see if I can show you. Hang on a second. So our friends have gone, Madeleine and Gavin, they've gone to South Africa for 3 weeks, and we got Dash staying with us. Say hello, Dash. So now we are walking even more because Dash, come Dash. Hello, Dash. This is one of the little cutest, sweetest dogs I've ever met. Hey, are you camera shy, boy? Anyway, so we take Dash for walks every day. He's doing great. He loves going to the beach and meeting all the other friends out there. And my little balcony garden is coming along nicely. Look at this. So the important things over here, we've got lots of tomatoes. Hopefully we'll be harvesting some tomatoes shortly. But we've got our coriander. We love coriander. We make a nice salady thing with it. Oh no, there's bugs on my kale over here. I need to kill that off very quickly. That's not cool. So what bugs are those, and what do I do to get rid of them? I don't want to put pesticide on per se. Hope they don't get into the rest of my garden. We've got lettuce, we've got strawberries. The strawberries are beautiful, except for the damn squirrels that's stealing all my strawberries. I mean, it's like I see flowers and I see little baby strawberries, but before they even get red, the squirrels get to them. More tomatoes, more strawberries, tomatoes, lettuce, kale. Look at this kale plant. I need to make sure that those little kale eating bugs don't get to this. But yeah, our garden is coming along nicely. Some basil, some more coriander in the back there. Can't wait for all of this to start going. Oh, which brings me to another interesting thing. Let me get myself back on. Which brings me to another interesting thing. So inspired by the interview I had with Dirk yesterday, and go check it out. I mean, it was a cool interview. It's like, gives you a little bit of a different perspective on life again, you know. So on the channel, it's just about doing better and doing your bit and you know, just like, hey, doing your best and not like just doing only what you need to, I guess. So inspired by that, after I ran the 5K, I went and met a mate and we had a coffee and everything. I was walking down there, John Lawson. And on the way back, I walked past that community garden. Now, there's videos that I've shown about this community garden. It's so cool. It's right there in the park, on the beach. There's this little community garden where they've got planters. And I've always wondered, how do you get one of those? So I walked past and there's a lady that's obviously busy there. She's sitting there. She's an older lady. She's busy like talking to somebody there. And I drive up, I walk up to my car, get in my car, and I drive back past there. And I thought, hey, what the heck? I'm going to go ask her, because that's exactly what you should be doing. You know, this whole like stay shy or don't ask people or don't get involved. That's just stupid. I mean, if you want to get things done, you need to be open. So I stopped and I walked over to her and I said, hey, how do I get one of these? And we started chatting and she said, no, she's waiting for somebody to come and help her to do her, because her box has got like a bunch of plants that she wants to take out, but it's too big and she can't get it out because, you know, it's too heavy. So I jumped in and I helped her out quickly. So I now met a new friend. pulled some gardens, got my hands dirty, and it's so much fun. I actually love working in the garden. I love working with dirt and growing things. But it's interesting. She is a concierge. That's been her business. So I asked her, so okay, I get a concierge. What does a concierge do? I mean, a business card just says concierge. So I'm like, what is a concierge? What does a concierge do? And she's basically a concierge for older people. So what she does is she's got a card up everywhere, and anybody needs anything done, a trip to the hospital or a drive to the shops to go and buy groceries, whatever, clean up the house, or carry some boxes, or yeah, I don't know, whatever. So she's got this concierge service, and that was her business. She would just help people that couldn't do things themselves, and she would get paid for it. And it's actually apparently not, I don't think it's very bad income. And I mean, how satisfying must that be? I mean, I kind of do it already often. Yesterday I went over and helped my elderly neighbor to carry some boxes and get it out in the car. And, you know, just like you do good things. That's great. So how satisfying is that, to do good things and then to get paid for it? So that sounds like an interesting thing to be doing. I'm definitely going to research that and see, maybe over weekends get involved and do a little bit of that. Help people with issues. Nice thing is I'm still nice and big and strong. So whenever you need to carry heavy things, I'm your man. Anyway, all right, folks, that's it. We went down to Loblaws today, and the lamb chops are $16 a kilo again. You know, remember it used to be $16 and then they took it up to $35, and I was very, very unhappy with that. So I walk in there today and it is $16 a kilo. So I just bought all of it. They had like, I don't know, 12, 15 kilos of lamb chops in their little shelf, so I just bought the whole lot. So we're good for lamb chops, and just because I bought those lamb chops today, we are going to start up the braai and braai some lamb chops later today. So that's going to be our fun. All right, you all have a good one. Cheers.